Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm now here to film the Old Wives' Tale gender prediction video. I have about 15 of them that I'm gonna do for you or predict for you. The first one is the IntelliGender test that I talked about in my video yesterday. So if you didn't watch that video for weeks 17 and 18, go check that one out. I do talk a little bit about the IntelliGender test that I'm going to be showing you now. And I did this test this morning. You have to do it with first morning urine. So I went ahead and did that this morning, taped it, and I'm gonna insert a clip right here. Okay everyone, so right now I'm going to do the IntelliGender gender predictor kit that I had been talking about in my last video. So right now I have it out. You had to pull 20 milliliters of urine in this syringe, which I've already done, so I don't have to show you that. And then this here is the container that I'm going to insert my urine into, and it actually has some, I don't know if you can see that, but some powdery, crystally things in there, which I'm guessing is what kind of makes the magic happen. So I'm going to go ahead right now. There's a sticker on top which you're supposed to remove, and then you're not supposed to put it back on. So I'm going to take this off right now. Okay. And then I'm just going to switch hands because I am right-handed here too. So I apologize. That is my pee. Okay, so I'm just going to lower it down here. Get that in there. This is tricky to do with one hand. Okay, so I'm just going to push. Oh, can I do this with one hand? Oh, I suck with one hand. Okay, hang on here. Oh no, I'm getting urine all over the damn place. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna have to switch you down here. Okay, let's see. So I'm supposed to push this down into here. I made a mess. Okay. Ugh, gross. Okay, so now I'm supposed to swirl it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I was to swirl it around 10 times, and now I'm to just kind of leave it there for 5 minutes, and then I'm supposed to check back exactly at 5 minutes. So we will be back to see the results. Okay everyone, so it's been exactly 5 minutes, which you're supposed to not wait any longer than that to look at the results. So it says to just, I hope I get this in a good view for you. So looking at the results here, there's a boy and there's a girl. I'm gonna try and get the color better for you. This lighting is probably not the best. But I would say, looking at this, that this is a girl result. Yeah, definitely a girl result. You can see here, it looks more like that yellowy orangey color than it does this green. And I've seen other videos showing the boy result, and it was much darker. So I'm gonna say IntelliGender has predicted this to be a girl. So we will have to see if it ends up being a girl. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching, and let's just get back to the rest of the Old Wives' Tales. Okay, so the IntelliGender test actually predicted that we are going to have a girl. So we'll have to see if that is actually as accurate as they say. So the second Old Wives' Tale is the Chinese calendar. So how that works is you take your lunar age, so that's your lunar age at conception. So that's actually, so I was 30 years old when we conceived. So you take your lunar age at conception and the month that you conceived, and you can find the charts online. You just type in Chinese gender predictor chart, and then you go by your age and what the month that you conceived. So it kind of lines up for you and tells you whether or not you're going to have a boy or a girl. And so the Chinese gender calendar actually predicted that we are going to have a boy. So the next one that I'm going to do is dad's weight. So this old wives' tale says that if the dad has gained weight, it predicts that it's going to be a girl, and if the dad has maintained weight, then it's going to be a boy. Nick never gains weight. If anything, he loses weight. So I'm going to have to say this one is a point for the boy. Now we're going to the intuition of mom and dad. So my intuition from the very beginning, I've thought for sure 100% it's a boy. That's just initially what I've always thought. It hasn't crossed my mind that it would be a girl. So I'd be very shocked if it was, but I mean, that's fine, but I would just be completely shocked. So my intuition is it is a boy. And I asked Nick this morning what he thought that the baby was. I've asked him before, but he hasn't really kind of given me a definitive answer. And this morning he says that he thinks it's a boy. So those are 2 more points for the boy. The next old wives' tale suggests that if you have morning sickness, you're going to have a girl. And if you don't have any morning sickness, you're having a boy. Well, if you've been following my pregnancy updates, you'll know that I did have morning sickness, probably right up until week 16 or so. So I'm going to give a point to the girls for this one. The next old wives' tale is about your urine, and it suggests that if you have bright yellow urine, that you're having a boy, and if you have pale yellow urine, you're having a girl. Well, if you watched the IntelliGender results clip that I had just inserted at the very beginning of this video, unfortunately, you got to see my urine, and I would say, and hopefully you agree, that it is bright yellow. It was kind of a dark yellow, but it definitely wasn't pale. So I'm going to go with bright yellow, which is a point for the boys. The next old wives' tale has to do with headaches. They say that if you have a lot of headaches during your pregnancy, that you're having a boy, and if you don't have any headaches, you're having a girl. I'd have to say that I haven't really had any headaches at all this pregnancy. I think I had a headache for about 4 days it was either the end of my first trimester or the beginning of my second trimester. And I think it had to do with just caffeine withdrawal. So I don't actually think I've had any headaches this pregnancy. So that would be a point for the girl. The next one has to do with heartburn. So they say that if you've had heartburn during your pregnancy, that you're having a boy, and if you haven't, that you're having a girl. Now, I know I'm only little over 19 weeks right now, so I haven't really progressed further along into my pregnancy where I know a lot of people actually end up getting the heartburn. But so far, I've gotten absolutely no heartburn. So that looks like it's a point for the girls. The next old wives' tale has to do with the baby's heartbeat. It says that if the baby's heartbeat is over 140, then it's a girl, and if it's under 140 beats per minute, it's a boy. And if you've watched my videos, you'll know that every single time that they've seen the heartbeat or listened to the heartbeat, it has been over 140 beats per minute. So that point goes to the girl. The next old wives' tale has to do with the shape of your belly. They say that if you're carrying with a round belly, that you're having a boy, and if you have more of a watermelon shaped belly that's kind of like this as opposed to a nice round belly, that you're having a girl. So I would have to say, since I have such a short torso, I'm gonna have to say that I'm carrying wider like a watermelon. If you think that I'm carrying another way, leave a comment down below, but I'm pretty sure that I'm carrying more like a watermelon. So I'm going to say that that is a point for the girl. The next gender predictor actually has to do with the Mayan tale. It says that you take your age at conception and the year and add them together. And if it's an even number, it's a girl, and if it's an odd number, it's a boy. So when I went ahead, and I hope I'm not completely stupid in this, but I added up the year, which was 2015, and my age at the time of conception, which was 30, and that came to 2045. Yes, I had to look at the paper to make sure I was right on that. So 2,045, which, if I'm not mistaken, is an odd number. I could be wrong on that. But if it is an odd number, that point goes to boy. Okay, so we have 3 old wives' tales left. So the next one has to do with acne. It says that if you've had acne during your pregnancy, or more acne than usual, then you're having a girl. And if you haven't, then you're having a boy. So I actually haven't had any more acne than I would just normally have when I'm not pregnant. So I have gotten a few zits or pimples throughout my pregnancy, but it's definitely not any more than I would have normally got when I'm not pregnant. And if anything, it's probably less. So I'm gonna have to go with this one that no, I haven't really had any acne, and I'm gonna go with boy on this one. So the next old wives' tale that I'm gonna do has to do with cravings. So it says that if you've had cravings for salty things, salty foods, that you're having a boy, and if you're craving more sweet things, that you're having a girl. I would have to say my cravings really haven't differed from when I haven't been pregnant. I've always craved salty things. I rarely crave sweet things, although I do enjoy them. I just don't crave them as often as I do salty things. So it's been salty throughout my pregnancy, and I'm gonna have to go with boy on this one. And the last one. The last one has to do with how tired you are feeling. They say that if you have a lot of energy during your pregnancy and you're not that tired, that you're having a girl. And if you are very tired during your pregnancy, you're having a boy. So I'm gonna have to say and go with boy on this one. I've been more tired than usual, definitely more tired than I think I should be in pregnancy. So I'm gonna have to go with a boy result on this one. So totaling all of those up, we have a total of 6 points for girl and 9 points for boy. So that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I post another video. And I will talk to you guys in my next one. Okay, bye.